Right, on to a bit of career history. I'll make this real quick for you. Look, I'm not the world's most educated person. I don't have a degree. I got lots of papers, never kind of pulled it all together. I have been fortunate enough. I did the Harvard Agri program through the Harvard Business School, which Trish Rankin did last year, I think, or the year before last, in Boston. I did mine up in Asia. I also had a wonderful opportunity to go to Stanford University with the Te Hono Boot Camp in 2017, where I won a scholarship to go up. All of these experiences taught me how to think and be more agile and curious and creative. They don't necessarily teach you a thing. You don't learn a topic. You learn how to absorb information and process different topics. I went into currency trading. That was the best time of my life, and I laugh and I smile and I can sometimes cringe actually at my experiences in that, and great stories, not for this forum though, but one day I'll tell you. And I went around the country talking to farmers who thought that they were going to be hedging currency, but they were actually speculating. I'm really risk adverse as a person, so I didn't actually ironically. So I was always working hard to protect people's risk in that role as opposed to create greater risk. But a wonderful experience for me. I have some cool magazine articles that I wrote back in the day. And then I moved into rural banking. And had a rural banking team. I was a regional manager in the Waikato. Again, incredible learning, incredible experience. I lost my relevance. I didn't keep up to date with my skills. I didn't adapt properly. My role was made redundant, and I moved. I was very, very fortunate that Ian Proudfoot took a risk on me, and I worked with him for 6 years. And I travelled the world. I got to have incredible connections throughout New Zealand's agricultural leadership, across the supply chain, across all parts of the sector, that I still connect with regularly to keep up to date. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not all inviting me over for dinner, but I do have an opportunity and a line in to call them if I want to understand something more or give feedback. He coached me, he led me, he taught me how to think differently. I got to research alternative proteins for that whole time, all of these wonderful things that I've learned and grown. And so I'm super grateful of that. And I guess my main goal now is to make sure that whatever I learn and whatever I process, that I can put that into the industry or the sector to help other people understand what's happening. None of this means that my opinion is, or what I talk about is, more valid than someone else's opinion that has done things completely differently. We all have our own journey, and we all learn in a different way. And no one opinion overrides another. We will naturally think differently. We will naturally disagree, which is great. But when we disagree, what's important is that we can find a level of commonality and bring together